Hi, my friend. I'm not sure what happened with the camera, but I'm glad I caught it in time before getting too far. So I'm going to continue with hugging. So in the spirit of hugging and being hugged, this actually hangs in the living room. Hugs given here. So the Hug Therapy book. This was made in 1983 by a very special lady, Kathleen Keating. Anybody can be a hug therapist. No schooling involved. I'm going to start out with the qualifications and go from there. Just get to do a few readings from this book to hope put a smile on your face. That's my intention. The qualifications for being a hug therapist and being a client are the same, just being. Therapeutic hugging is a mutually healing process. In fact, hugger and hugged play interchangeable roles. As a hug therapist, you are open to the child within you who needs love, safety, support, caring, and play. And you are reaching out to the same needs in the other. A hug therapist does not blame or judge, but he or she does recognize that many of us in our standoffish society have not learned to ask for the emotional support we need. If love or support or play has been skimpy since childhood, which it probably has. Play isn't accepted as an adult, which is really ridiculous. We may feel wounded. If the twistings of growing up have left us with low self-esteem, we may feel unlovable, unhuggable. Hug therapists can't solve these problems, but they can respect the struggles and offer understanding, laughter, gentle words, and an abundance of hugs. Hug therapy is not just for the lonely or hurting ones. Hug therapy can make the healthy healthier, the happy happier, and the most secure among us feel even more so. Hugging is for everybody. Anyone can be a hug therapist, but if you master the types of hugs and the advanced techniques presented in this book, you will develop further skills and confidence in your natural ability to share wonderful hugs. Now I'd like to read to you the rationale for hugging. Hugging feels good, dispenses loneliness, overcomes fears, opens doors to feelings, builds self-esteem. Wow, she actually wants to hug me. Fosters altruism. I can't believe it, but I actually want to hug that old son of a gun. Slows down aging. Huggers stay younger longer. Helps curb appetite. We eat less when we are nourished by hugs, and our arms are too busy wrapped around others. Hugging also eases tension, fights insomnia, keeps arms and shoulder muscles in condition, provides stretching exercise if you are short, provides swooping exercise if you are tall, offers a wholesome alternative to promiscuity, offers healthy, safe alternative to alcohol and drug abuse, better hugs and drugs, affirms physical being, is democratic, anyone is eligible for a hug. Hugging also is ecologically sound. It does not upset the environment. Is energy efficient, saves on heat. Is portable, requires no special equipment. Demands no special setting, any place from our doorstep to an exclusive conference room, from a church parlor to a football field, is a fine place for a hug. Makes happy days happier, makes impossible days possible, imparts feelings of belonging, fills up empty spaces in our lives, keeps on working to dispense benefits even after the hug's release. I'll show you this one because it's so cute. They've got some really cute bears posing for this. I hope you can see that. Oh, I'm not sure. It has a little war bear getting hugged, and then it has a little bear with flowers all over getting hugged. And says, besides, hugging prevents war. Wish it would. All right. The contradictions. This is actually an interesting one. Well, they all are. But this is really important. A myth and a model. While hug therapists are convinced that hugging is for everyone, a few doubters have trouble accepting hug therapy. They believe, erroneously, that the sole purpose of a hug is to build a relationship of physical intimacy. A physical, intimate embrace can be beautiful too, but it meets a different level of need. This kind of embrace will never replace a good old therapeutic hug. Even intimate partners need bundles of ordinary hugs too. To keep little ones from acquiring this narrow view of hugs, hug them often. Affectionately, supportively, playfully, and tenderly. Let them see parents and other adults hugging in these ways. Otherwise, they may grow up believing that hugs are for lovers only, and that in order to be hugged and huggable, one must be physically attracted to the other hugger. A hug therapist makes every effort to share the broader understanding of touch and the hugging and the faith that the day filled with hugs can bring an untold satisfaction and serenity. I think that's an important one because we're so standoffish in this culture. The trust and stuff is so... the fees. Hug therapy is not free. The cost is the strength it requires to be vulnerable. Vulnerable is such a good word, actually. That's what I should have used instead of standoffish. There's not the vulnerability anymore. We're so closed off. The fee for hugging is the risk that our hugs will be rebuffed or misinterpreted. When we are very young, we are naturally open. We want to give love and touch as much as we want to get love and be touched. If we are deprived of love and touch, we become unwilling to pay the fee of vulnerability. Love held back can turn into pain. Hug therapists can ease this pain. When we risk our hugs, we affirm our wonderful ability to share. As we reach out and touch others, we are free to discover that compassion, along with the capability for love, joy, that exists in all of us. As we become more spontaneous huggers and find such inner riches, the fees seem relatively small. And they have got a picture of two porcupines here that's absolutely adorable. and they're hugging, and it says, "Thank goodness we have softer sides."